Hello, and welcome to the Fickiverse, Episode 3. I'm Devin.
I'm Carson.
And I'm Francisco.
So, today we have 4 to choose from.
One left over from last time, or two times
the
ago.
last
Yes.
2, yeah.
Yeah.
And 3 new ones. Something tells me we're going to be reading 2 of the new ones, because
Probably.
some of these titles... Alright, I don't know what any of these are about,
No.
so you're going to have to explain that, but the first title we have here is Goddess Butt is Best Butt, says Pit. What the serious fuck is that supposed to be?
It is a Super Smash Brothers fanfic.
What?
Yep, Super Smash Brothers.
Isn't
fuck
Super
is
Smash
Pit?
Brothers basically
the-
already like a thing you do with other licenses? Isn't that kind of a weird thing
Yeah,
to do?
Yes.
Smash kind of already
Kid
is a
Icarus.
fanfic, yeah.
Pit's from Kid Icarus. He's the main
Okay.
character of Kid Icarus.
Yeah, it's the angel.
Yep.
Okay, and then we also have Political Love, Lionheart X Male Reader.
In parentheses. This is Zootopia.
Male Reader, though?
It's you insert yourself into it, essentially.
Okay. All right. TOS, A Simple Wish.
That is Star Trek.
I think Goddess Butt is Best Butt. I think we have to go with that one, right?
What say you, Francisco?
Yeah, you can't have that
Oh my
title
God,
and
that's
not
fucking-
read it. I mean, kudos to the reader right off the bat to know how to reel in your audience.
Right?
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I have a feeling we're going to be in for one of the extreme sides of fan fiction here.
All right, so Goddess Butt is Best Butt, in all caps, says Pitt. Author is Doubt Loves Faith.
Yes.
What the fuck?
I don't remember which of the 3 new ones it is, but one of these authors has like 1,000 stories.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
So by that you mean 1,000 chapters to like one story.
Pretty much, as far as I could tell.
All right, summary. Pitt messes up a smash battle. Him and
Palutena.
Palutena?
She's from the new one, I think. She's like one of the princess characters.
Him and Palutena lose. Palutena gets mad at Pitt, and then she ends up sitting on his face just because she wants to. What the fuck? That's basically it. So, ellipses, yeah. A short Pitt x Palutena lemon story of sorts.
Hooray!
What the fuck?
Yes. Welcome to fan fiction's M-rated side.
Yeah, so it is Super Smash Brothers, rated M, English, romance, Pitt Palutena, 3,200 words, 1 review. Did you read the review?
Yes, there was
Okay.
nothing of consequence.
No.
They didn't like the story.
I don't think we're going to either.
Well,
I'm already
they
disappointed.
complained. Yes, they complained about it breaking some of the site's rules, but no one who runs the site gives a fuck. So it's just the users complain. Half the time, the users will complain like, "Oh, it's not in line with the rules on the site."
So it's got 6 faves, 3 follows, published November 13th, 2017, status complete. Okay.
Supposedly.
Now I'm going to read off the link.
All right.
I'm not going to read off the link. Okay. So who would like to...
What?
I just read or I didn't read it, but I just glanced at the disclaimer.
Well, you can
who
read
would-
that.
No, who would like to read chapter 1? I can't because it's in chapter 1 and I already read everything else.
I
Yeah.
can go with chapter 1 if you guys would agree with that.
Well, there's
Okay.
only one chapter.
Oh,
so.
really? What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're gonna break it up probably like by page.
There's 8
Yeah.
pages.
There is 8.5 pages.
So, Francisco, why don't you take this and the second page, since this is really only like a short amount on the first page?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right. But you have to read the disclaimer in the author's note in the way that it's written.
Yes, I'm always in
Yes.
character.
Okay,
Don't worry.
go
about
ahead.
that.
Go ahead.
Yes, Francisco, you're such a character.
Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Disclaimer. I don't own anything, people. Shut up already. Sip some eggnog. Whoa! Holy sh!
and then
What?
it's censored. The word shit is censored.
Yeah, but sips some eggnog?
And then does the whoa like fucking Crash Bandicoot.
But, like, why are people on these sites so fucking goddamn obsessed with stating that they don't own these characters? Everybody knows.
Yeah.
They think that protects them from companies. I don't know. Nobody knows.
Really don't know.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
Author's note. This is just a short little story that I felt popping out as all. I think you mean is all. This is different from my usual work, but who even cares? I sure don't. I'm also really sorry about any typos and other writing errors, by the way. Oh, and who else would love to see Amy, Rose, and Princess Peach wildly making out with each other? Or is it just me, or fuck it.
And fuck is censored in that.
I
like
like how
why
irreverent it is. It's so charming.
I know.
My question is, why is he censoring himself in the disclaimer and author's note? Like,
I don't know, because I get the feeling he's not going to censor himself in this story.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like this is a story about Pete eating ass. I'm going to guess it's going to be very, All right.
so.
Goddess butt is best butt, says Pete.
And
That
that's
is just a
in
confusing
parentheses.
title. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Here inside the bedroom of Palutena's down at the Smash Mansion Stadium was a conversation going on. A conversation that had poor Pete currently shaking his sandals as off right now, and even that's saying the least here. Did everybody get that?
Yes,
What
that was
the
all.
fuck?
That was all one sentence. Two, I didn't understand a word of it. Wait.
Yeah.
Here inside the bedroom of Palutena's down.
What? Here inside the bedroom of Palutina's. Oh, there's supposed to be a comma.
Yes, here inside the bedroom of Palutina's, down at the Smash Mansion / Stadium, was a conversation going on. A conversation that had poor Pitt currently shaking in his sandals. As of right now, no.
Yeah, as of right now.
No. That had poor Pitt shaking in his sandals as of right now. And even that's saying the least here.
What the fuck kind of wording is this?
Okay,
The
so
best
we
word.
already know that there's no goddamn punctuation.
No,
Yeah.
there is punctuation, but
It's
the sentence
the wrong
construction
punctuation.
is completely off the bat.
Yeah.
Yes, the sentence construction is fucked, but the punctuation, like, he uses 2 commas in that whole thing when he needs multiple commas and periods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's go. I'm so sorry, Lady Palutena. Really, I seriously didn't mean to, pathetically spoke Pitt. The saddened angel humbly knelt down on one knee. Please forgive me. I just... Now, Pitt, calmly laughed the green-haired goddess, her majestic face finally cracking a seemingly delighted smile as she gazed down at her angel, her one-man army. You gave it your all and fought very bravely. I respect that, Pitt. I really do. However, next time, just don't
Ellipses.
let him... Yes, ellipses. Just don't let him get away with that again, okay? We should have easily won that battle. Looking back at his lovely goddess again, Pitt quickly began to nod his head continuously as he shrugged to spit out the smiling woman. Wait, no, sorry, to spit out...
What? I think you're creating a more interesting fanfic in your
am.
head as you read this.
Pitt
Yeah.
quickly began to nod his head continuously as he struggled to spit out to the smiling woman. Yes, oh heck yeah. Yeah, you got it, Lady Palutena. Let's go. The energetic angel had hopped onto his feet, Pete charmingly giving his busty goddess a peace sign. This with his right hand before happily speaking to his gorgeous goddess. You can certainly count on me next time for sure. Dark Pete is so going to get his butt kicked next time. Like, I'll kick it so bad, he'll even shit bricks or something. See, he didn't censor the shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Giggling to her angel with her left hand gracefully placed up to her mouth now, Palutena turned herself around, slowly walked on over toward her large canopy bed, and then elegantly spun herself back around once more. Palutina's emerald-colored eyes now staring straight into Pitt's own sapphire-colored orbs.
Okay. All right. We didn't read that one as one of our episodes, but this is the second fanfic that we've read where they describe eyes as orbs.
Yeah, it is.
Right,
and it's awkward every time.
Yeah, I'm assuming that the entire eye, even in the back of her head's colored blue.
Exactly.
Now,
That's
Yes,
what
the entire-
that's the
yeah, the
image
entire
that
thing.
it projects.
Yeah.
Is like he has fucking marbles on his face. While I do forgive you, Pitt, I must punish you. You are aware of that, correct? She softly asked the male angel, her facial expression back looking all serious yet again.
Okay, wait. What did he do? I mean, I know he lost the battle,
yeah.
but
Yeah, that's why.
but what did he do to lose it? Did they not say, or is
I
it
don't
just
know.
like
It's-
he
It's
lost?
vague. Yeah.
He lost.
yeah.
Yeah.
In the summary, it mentions he messes the battle up somehow.
Yeah, thank you. That doesn't give me any more information.
He lost against Dark Pit, which, as far as we know.
Okay. But my point is they completely skipped over the battle.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure I'm up to speed with that.
Also, her facial expression back looking all serious yet again. Whatever that means.
Yeah.
No rubbing,
I think I'm at the same comprehension level as Devin at this point.
no rubbing the back of his head, and also not mentioning gulping down his own saliva straight out of pure fear at the moment. The brown-haired angel.
What? That's fucking nasty. I mean, I know we all swallow our own spit constantly, but the way he's that worded, like, why do you even have to say that?
He just gulped.
He's gulping down his own saliva. Like, I just imagine he has, like, a cup of his own saliva that he's just drinking.
He keeps it on its utility belt. Next to the batarangs. The brown-haired angel chuckled somewhat nervously, sounding before uttering back to the stone-faced woman. Oh, yeah, of course I am aware of that, Lady Palutena. Geez, I mean, I was actually, looking very forward to whatever. Okay, why does he speak like that? Get over here, Pete. Palutena sternly demanded her nervous-behaving angel as she carelessly interrupted him, her finger pointing down in front of herself, and her left foot tapping on the bedroom floor in a clear fit of impatience. Ellipses.
Oh, wait.
Someone
in
said
quotation.
No.
ellipses.
Hold on. Yes. Ellipses is on its own line, in its own paragraph, and it's in quotes.
And it has
mean-
nothing else.
I know that's something that they do
In
in
comics.
in comics or Japanese games.
Yeah, like...
Right,
like
when
you have
somebody's speechless, but,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
this doesn't say who said it.
Yeah.
It's just, like, an ellipses just sort of hanging out there in the
God
middle
is
of the page.
speechless looking over this. And without saying another word, Pete soon carefully started to approach over towards the green-haired goddess, both of their gleaming eyes staying ever so focused on the others as well. See, this author really needs to overstate everything he says. It's pretty
Yeah.
impressive. Like,
He's overstating everything that he says without actually describing or explaining anything.
no.
Yes.
Yeah. A few short moments later, Pete was now standing right in front of his curvaceous goddess, the most... the curvaceous goddess. The modestly toned angel timidly gazing right up at the taller woman with scared yet curious-looking eyes.
All right, I'll go ahead and take over here. God. You know, have you ever noticed something? When things are about to get strange, they always start describing what people's bodies look like.
Yeah. Well, it's because you have to describe that in order for the porn to work.
Yeah, but my question is why is it always just before the porn? All right. I'll take this next page here. I know that I've said this already like a billion times or so, but I'm really sorry. Shut up and lie down, Pit. Ellipses. Please, just do what I say, now, were Palutena's words. Her face looking kind of angry as she said them, but her voice surprisingly coming off as caring motherly even.
Okay,
I think I read that completely wrong to how said it's actually spoken.
I'm looking at this though. It says, "Shut up and lie down, Pitt." Ellipses! Exclamation mark.
Oh, is that an exclamation mark?
Yes. There's like an exclamation mark after the ellipses.
Holy fuck! I completely missed that.
So it's loud silence.
Yes, the loud silence strikes again. Yes, right. Nervously spoke Pitt, trembling. The trembling angel slowly sitting himself down onto Palutena's tremendously soft-feeling mattress, and seconds afterward, gently resting his back down on top of it. Like, I just cannot read today, apparently. Needless to say, but Pitt was really freaked out right now. He just didn't know.
Oh my god, a girl's paying attention to me. This never happened before.
What am I gonna do, guys?
Where's this guy from? 9 Gary?
Maybe.
Should we put that joke in, or is it too stupid?
Everything we say is too stupid. That's why we're just recording it. Freaked out right now. He just didn't know what to truly expect here. Was she going to beat him with something? Was she...
What? What? No, you idiot! Fucking moron.
Just that sentence. Was she gonna beat him with something?
What if it devolved into that? It just devolves into her beating the shit out of him.
This isn't a creepypasta.
Is she going to cock slap him?
Yes. I hope so. She's gonna clit slap him.
What, she's got like a hyena-length clit? Was she going to beat the ever-living daylights from out of him? What? Why?
Oh, wait, it actually says, nah, most likely not.
Yes, nah, most likely not.
To be honest, that does sound like the inner monologue of Pitt right now, because he has a really weird fucking lexicon going on.
The closest thing to that for Pitt was always one of Palutena's usual over-the-knee type of spankings that brutally...
Usual? This happens a lot?
Every Thursday.
It doesn't even have anything to do with anything. It's just something that she likes to do. She just grabs the nearest man closest to her and spanks him.
Over-the-knee type of spankings that brutally consisted of both her own bare hand... Her is in bold, by the way. Of both. Both of her.
Oh, yeah, we should point out...
Actually, I was going to talk about that, yeah.
They do keep randomly putting words in bold. Like, further up the page, now is in bold.
Yeah.
And then her is in bold. And then me is in bold.
Okay. If we were going to talk about it, then I'm going to say this. If you're going to put bold, it's fine to put bold in your text. But
it is?
Hear me out. But please do not put bold and caps lock in different things, because we assume that caps lock is louder, correct? But then we saw bold and we thought that was louder as well. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
And then to make it all worse, then you have me caps lock and bold. So which one is it? What is the meaning of putting either or?
I think they're trying to put emphasis on it, like discern emphasis on
But if you want
words.
to put emphasis on something,
be consistent.
Italics is more appropriate.
Yeah.
Not bold.
for yelling. Like if you want to say that they're yelling and you don't want to write it down or whatever, I'm fine. Put it on bold or put it on cap.
No, fuck that. That's lazy as fuck.
It
though.
is.
Like,
That's why there's exclamation points. Exclamation points are for yelling.
yeah.
Sure, but if you're going to do either one of these, use only one of them, please. Because
But I mean, these aren't yelling, because like there's a sentence that says that brutally consisted of both her own bare hands. So like her is bold. So is it supposed to be consisted of her own hands? No, it's just an emphasis, which means it should be italics.
I guess that's true. Yeah, but now was clearly yelling. So it's both.
Whatever. Just keep reading.
All right. The closest thing to that for Pitt was always one of Palutena's usual over-the-knee type of spankings that brutally consisted of both her own bare hands firmly colliding right against both of his own bare, soft, round ass cheeks.
This author loves his adjectives.
Wow.
However, Pitt had a really strong feeling that this was all going to end up totally different than that. And he was right. Why do you need to add that and he was right? Just show that he was right.
Okay, no. But why would Pitt even have that feeling?
Moving on. Pitt. What
Did you
the
pass
fuck? I don't
gas?
know how to I don't know how to
Pitt.
read that. So, I guess Pitt then softly giggled out the tall goddess woman, her sexy sounding voice instantly sending warm feeling shivers all throughout Pitt's entire body. You're shaking, I see. Oh, are you scared of me, Pitt? Do you think that I'm going to spank you again? Is that it, my little angel? Perhaps I should do that to you again. Ha ha ha. I do love seeing that cute little butt of yours jiggle around a lot, you know?
I mean, I guess some women are into butts, you know.
Yeah.
What is he supposed
But
to
the
answer
writing.
to that?
I don't know.
You know?
Like, this woman is really awkward.
She
like,
is.
she needs
Like,
to work on her social skills.
I think she's trying to be like teasing him, but she's speaking like, you know, water cooler conversation sort of stuff. So it's very confusing.
Like, even if
Yeah.
you say that in a sexy way, like, I do enjoy seeing that butt of yours jiggle around a lot, you know? Like, it's just weird.
You don't need the
Adding
fucking
you know
know.
makes it weird. Blushing deeply now because of her my little angel comment. And also the simple
Not because she likes looking at his butt. He's blushing because she called him a little angel.
and also the simple mention of being spanked by her again. The brunette angel hurriedly shook his head left and right as he immediately retorted back to his smirking goddess. Me? Ha! Me being scared?
No.
Really now?
Me being scared?
Scared?
Really now?
Rono, Raggy. Really now, Lady Palutena? I mean, you've got to have a little bit more faith in me than that. And then ever so suddenly, Palutena swiftly turned herself around so that her back was now facing towards Pitt's direction. Gently...
That's a fucking weird thing to do.
She's
Gently
aiming.
Gently sat herself down on top of the young man. Lewdly,
Wait, she sat on him?
Yes.
lewdly pulling
That wasn't the
her
summary.
lewdly pulling her own dress up as she shamelessly flashed both of her delicious, large, round-shaped, cushy, panty-clad booty cheeks at the boy.
Wait, read that again. Read it again. Do it. Read it again.
Right. Lewdly pulled young man lewdly pulled up her own dress as she shamelessly flashed both of her deliciously large, round-shaped, cushy, panty-clad booty cheeks at the boy.
That's the best sentence ever.
I think I just found the title for this episode.
I just love.
Deliciously large, roundly shaped,
just
cushy,
lo-
panty-clad booty cheeks.
I just love the
title.
phrase "booty cheeks."
the booty cheeks.
Oh my god!
That's 9 words, by the way, to describe a fucking butt. 9.
You know, you only need one adjective if you're gonna do that. At the boy. And then rather roughly slammed her perfectly smooth big butt down flat against of her now groaning angel's reddened face.
What?
What the fuck?
What was that last sentence?
She's
What the
sitting on his face.
Well, that's all part of one sentence. This is all one sentence.
Oh wait!
It's one long run-on sentence.
Slammed her perfectly smooth big butt down flat against of her now groaning angel's reddened face.
It's missing a lot of commas and a lot of periods.
Okay, so yes, she sat on his face.
Yes. All right, your turn, Devin.
Mm!
You okay?
That's the first fucking thing.
Yeah, and a loud silence as well.
Somebody says, mm! Capital M, lowercase m, ellipses, exclamation point, in quotes.
Okay.
So, hummed the green-haired goddess as she lightly bit down on her bottom lip. The curvy-hipped woman then smoothly began to move her beautifully wide hips from side to side at a gracefully steady pace as she clearly continued to smother
Carelessly.
her own angel with her plump, warm, fat, yet taut-feeling ass cheeks.
Okay.
This
okay.
writer has a
No.
thing for butts.
No. Imagine seeing a man laying down, a woman sitting on his face and going,
It's like, yeah! Oh!
What did you expect to happen at that moment?
God, if that happened, I would be bracing myself. I'm gonna get shit on. Like, I'd be like, no, please, aim away.
For the love of God, no!
Death would be preferable.
Yes.
Like, I'd like to point out, like, this is rape, right?
Pretty much.
She's raping him.
She is.
Okay.
Stop oppressing her.
Yes. She is woman. Hear her roar. She's allowed to rape men because it empowers her. Yes.
Yeah, I'm leaving that in. I just hope you know that.
Out of all of the many things that Pitt was thinking that Polenta was going to do to him.
Polenta? What is she, a bean?
How do you say it? Palutena. Palutena. She's Polenta now.
Yes, polenta.
Hey, I'm already thinking Pitt is Brad Pitt, so fuck it. It's Brad Pitt having sex with a bean. All right?
And the bean is shitting in his mouth.
Out of all the many things that Pitt was thinking that Palutena was going to do to him, this was probably the farthest thing from his damn mind.
All right, so
Probably, though. Not definitely.
one of the things I want to say is when it's not a character speaking, swearing in your writing seems just kind of
Is
lazy.
weird.
It's
Is
weird
really
and
weird.
seems lazy.
Yeah. Ellipses in description seems really fucking weird. Exclamation marks in description is really fucking weird.
Improperly used semicolons.
Unless
Which I
the
haven't seen any so
narrator
far.
is taking someone else's voice, which can happen.
Yeah, but that's a very specific use case. Like
Yes.
if you swear in your description, it's off. If you use ellipses, it's just off.
Yeah.
You know, exclamation points, it's just weird.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, he always lusted after the goddess woman, even dreaming many erotic types of dreams about her as well, but Pitt always truly believed that something as intimate as this would never happen between them both. As intimate as rape?
Yes. Remember, it's not rape if he wants it.
Yeah, but she didn't ask.
No.
Like, if this was reversed and the woman, like, really wanted it, but then the guy just, like, had sex with her, she'd be like, I got raped. But because the guy is being sat on and basically smothered to death, I guess it's fine.
Yes.
He has magical powers. Maybe he can breathe through ass. Maybe that's one of his powers.
What?
He's, like, using her asshole like a snorkel.
Human centipede style.
He's, like, breathing through her asshole and from her mouth. Right? Palutena's beyond wonderful smelling smell. The beautiful moaning sounds that he heard her keeping cooing out so very quietly.
What?
The beautiful moaning sounds that he heard her keep cooing out so very quietly. She's making sounds.
All right.
She's making sex noises.
Yes.
How soft her smooth skin felt, crudely rubbing against of his face like this. How wonderfully big both of her butt cheeks felt, grinding against of his face like this as well. Just everything about this whole sudden and sexy situation crazily drove Pitt's rapidly beating heart a serious flutter.
Yes.
Oh
sexy.
my God, that was an entire fucking sentence.
He needs to
Yeah.
check that out. Hard fluttered. Not a good
Oh
thing.
my god. Also,
Apparently, this is a sexy situation, according to him.
I'm waiting for you to
Semicolon.
get angry, Carson.
I know. There's a semicolon. I'm trying to ignore it. I'm not going to slam the table this time and spill water everywhere.
There's just like a fucking semicolon. Like, this is another one of those situations where clearly it just needs a period.
But if you
It
use
also-
a semicolon, it makes you intelligent.
Yes, of course.
Of course. you know.
Real writers use semicolons.
No, they don't.
It also easily made his impressively large-sized dick. Of course.
Yeah.
It also made his impressively large-sized dick completely harden underneath of his own tight-fitting bodysuit too.
What? Doesn't Pitt wear a toga?
Yes, he wears.
It's called a bodysuit now.
Because he's supposed to be like a sort of heavenly angel thing. You
Yeah,
know, they
he
all
wears
wear
a fucking
robes.
toga.
Also, I'm disappointed that every time there's porn like this, it's an impressively large-sized dick. Where's the love with somebody for like a 3-inch chode?
Spoken like a man with a 3-inch chode.
I also love how there was
funny.
no attention to his body's reaction at all other than his art until now. So am I supposed to believe that he was completely limp and just in 1 second just
Yeah, he just like immediately like 0 to 100 fucking boner.
I just expect that just ripped the bodysuit right off. Or toga or whatever the fuck he's wearing.
Almost instinctively, Pitt eventually smacked both of his own hands down firmly against of the goddess's woman's wobbly ass cheeks. The violently horny angel now. He's violently horny. That seems dangerous. Oh my god. All right. The violently horny angel now strongly pressing his nose straight up against of the female's master's holy anus. Her holy anus. Her fucking holy anus. Wow.
I think
I think
found what
we're-
the description of the video is.
I think we're about to stumble into some fascinating fetish porn.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, it gets even worse. Pressing his nose straight up against of his female master's holy anus, desperately sniffing in her intoxicating scent as hard as he possibly could, and also hungrily using his wet mouth to fiercely suck on his To fiercely suck on his moaning in pleasure goddess's panty-clad pussy lips like an animal as well.
What the
Wow.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I have a boner.
This shit just got cray-cray.
I have found the paragraph that the description of the video is going to be.
No, the description has to be the first description of her ass. I'm sorry. That's
No,
hilarious.
that's the title of the video.
Oh my god. All right.
Keep going.
Within seconds upon feeling such grandiose sexual pleasure like this, Palutena soon slowly leaned her perfectly womanly body completely forward, the green-haired woman's flushed face now gently pressing up against of the... Okay, I'm sorry. What is this shit? Why are there just random ofs in the middle of sentences now?
Right?
It's the
Like-
same thing with like commas. You don't exactly know where ofs go, so you just sprinkle a good measure.
You just sprinkle in a couple ofs and a few of them will land in the right place. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you'll hit every so often. It's like playing Battleship.
The other strategy is at the end, you just put a lot of ofs. So the
Just the
reader
whole
can
line
put
of 'em.
them where they're needed.
Oh, so to write the perfect book, you basically
so it's
you
Mad
just,
Libs.
to write the perfect book, you just write a bunch of words and you put them in alphabetical order, right? And then the person reading can put them in the order that they need to be in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that makes perfect sense.
You just print the dictionary a few times.
I mean, haven't you read Lord of the Rings? That's how it's written.
No, that's how. Oh, what's the other book about? Just like basically the world
Oh, a world.
of Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
No.
Silmarillion.
yeah, that's how the Silmarillion's written.
Yeah.
It's just
I
like
mean, that's how
orc.
Yeah.
J-
Yeah, just give them a couple orcs here. They'll
Yes.
figure out what to do with them. Yeah. Okay. The green-haired woman's flushed face now gently pressing up against of the deeply groaning angel boy's bulged crotch. Oh my god, this is
the
so
sentence
hard to read.
construction needs to be fucking changed immediately.
Now gently pressing up against of the deeply groaning angel boy's bulged crotch as he wildly continued to motorboat her pleasurably fat pleasingly fat clothed butt cheeks, aggressively sniffing her. Oh god. Aggressively sniffing her winking butthole, and not to mention enthusiastically suck on her very wet feeling womanhood to boot.
God, what the fuck is this shit? Like, it's so fucking wordy. How does anybody get off to this?
Oh my god. Yeah, if you're like trying to jack off, wouldn't you get really fucking tired of reading this?
Yeah.
Not to mention all the butt sniffing.
Yeah. I mean, somebody's into that, and that's fine, but I mean, the way it's written here, it just is like,
Here's the thing,
way too
even for the
wordy.
people who are into it, this seems a little...
aggressive.
Yeah.
Just
I
let
might
me
be
shove my
wrong.
nose up your asshole. Yeah.
Yes. That pretty much sums up the story there.
In all honesty here, the two practically felt themselves about to orgasm from all of this already. Nonetheless, that merely wouldn't have stopped the two spontaneous lovers from, experimenting on one another anyway. Oh my god, this is going to turn into some like torture porn.
You know, I'm completely expecting this story to end with a prolapse. I'm betting on Pitt.
Over the course of time, though, still having on their clothes seemed to start really becoming an annoyance for both of them. Really? You think having sex with your clothes on might be a tad difficult?
Yeah.
Pitt's problem being that his penis started... Yeah, okay, if you're trying to write porn, never use the word penis.
Yeah.
Pitt's problem being that his penis started to slightly hurt from being so darn hard. It's still tightly constricted. It's still tightly constricted underneath of his skin-tight bodysuit.
Since again with the bodysuit, like, am I missing something?
And Palutena's plight being that her white-colored lacy panties were actually beginning to become literally soaked in her own love juices now as well. Her love juices. God.
I'm so glad we chose this one to read. This is hilarious.
Fuck me. I mean, not like this. I'm just saying.
So being the amazingly powerful goddess that she truly is, Palutena eventually made both her own and Pitt's clothing mystically disappear from off their bodies, fold themselves neatly, and then
her own
carelessly
and Pitt.
placed
It sounded like you said her own pits. I was like, they're bringing armpits into this now? God.
At this rate, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right?
fold themselves neatly, and then carelessly place the now discarded clothes somewhere in the corner of the room. With both of their somewhat sweaty bodies fully nude and completely free of any irritating pieces of cloth shamefully covering up their perfect-looking skin now, the things for both Pitt and Palutena only seem to dramatically escalate in raw, feeling lust, desperately craving, and forcefully bottled up passion betwixt the two hasty lovers, the rather forbidden lovers. What?
God, okay, they're perfectly looking skin.
Betwixt.
This just sounds like two mannequins having sex.
Oh my god. I love the use of the word betwixt.
Is it fucking Shakespeare now?
This is going in my my to reread list now.
Is it going in your FAP file?
Yes, it's going in the FAP folder.
Oh, fuck.
No.
I did say go.
Fuck.
Hey, you put too many F's.
They
in
gotta
there.
speak.
It's only two
Fine.
F's. Oh, fuck, cursed Palutena, the smiling goddess simply not being able to help herself from doing it anymore. Wait, what?
From doing what?
Swearing, I think.
Okay.
I just read ahead a little. We're in for a ride, people.
Go. No. Yeah, there's an exclamation point.
Fine,
So it's
fine. Gruffly grown out Pit, the angel's right hand slowly smacking Palutena's right soft buttlock very firmly, thus making it jiggle around it so very beautifully for just about a second or two. Are we timing it? What are you talking about?
All right, good luck on this.
Oh my God, this next paragraph.
Yeah, good luck, Francisco.
Oh, fuck! Bit, this feels so good. I feel so good, Pit. Oh, fuck. Yes, baby. Fuck. Don't stop. You don't dare fucking me. Oh, baby.
That could not have been read any more perfectly than that.
Fucking God.
I deserve a medal.
Is this gonna keep going for the next fucking 1, 2,
6,
3, 4 pages?
well, 3.5.
Whatever. Like,
But
Welcome to our first fully just porn episode.
oh my God.
I can't even say.
Did
what
you
I'm
know
gonna
this
say.
was straight up porn when you picked it?
Sort of?
God damn it.
I knew it was going to have something to do with eating ass because of the description, but I didn't think it would get this bad. But you know what this is? This is just sex between two people with a speech impediment. That's all we're reading.
I would watch that porn. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, that
Right?
sounds fucking great.
That just sounds
Stuttering
entertaining.
fetish?
Like, all right. Good luck.
Then
Francisco.
hollered the goddess woman, afterwards greedily swallowing Pit's entire 8.5. Wait, 8.5 inches of hardened man meat.
Yeah, it's 8.5. So it's
There we
4
go.
inches, right?
Oh, I
If
get
so,
it,
There we
yes.
go.
It's
All-
4 inches. He has a 4-inch dick because it's 8.5.
I mean, that is the average in America. So
8.5 inches of hardened man meat deep inside of her own sexily hot feeling mouth.
I'm gonna have to mark this so fucking mature.
yes,
All of the mature.
I'm so glad I chose this one. I saw that title and I didn't care what came next. I was just like, yes, we're reading
I really hope we're not breaking some like user guidelines on like iTunes or something. All right.
that. All right, continue.
Palutena's head now expertly bobbing up and down quite happily as she powerfully continued to suck on Pit's throbbing thick cock like a legit and genuine slut, a needy whore in heat.
Oh my God. A legit, genuine slut. A needy whore in heat.
That's best line ever.
The legit, genuine slut.
I think we need to have that line in our next.
I'm gonna
whatever we
tattoo
write
that.
next.
There are so many lines in this that could just be the title. Like,
I know.
legit, genuine slut could be the title of this fucking episode.
Okay, I don't think we could get away on iTunes with saying slut in the title. But
But we could get away with.
I mean, we're talking about booty. Talking about booty cheeks. That one's a title.
Booty cheeks.
As if Pitt hasn't already lost his own ounce sound mind. Oh, once, not ounce. I'm an idiot. Is that well written, or am I an idiot?
You're an idiot.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. Read it and we'll find out.
That's not how you spell once.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
WNCE.
What about ounce?
That's ones. OU. Or wait, not W. I'm a dumbass. ONCE is ones. OUNCE is ounce.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. As if Pitt hasn't already lost his own ounce.
It's just gonna be ounce from now on, isn't it?
Hasn't already lost his own one sound mind since all of his 7 started to begin with here. What?
Since all this even started to begin with
here, he most certainly lost it soon after hearing his beautifully blessed and flawlessly voluptuous goddess loudly screaming out those truthfully honest words of toe-curling sexual ecstasy to him like that. What
Wait a
words?
minute.
Oh.
What did he lose and what words?
He lost his mind, and her screaming, "Oh fuck, Pitt, this feels so good."
Okay, fine.
After almost 10 full minutes straight of just sucking hardly on each other's sensitive genitals like this, it somehow eventually proved not quite exactly enough to successfully satisfy both of their primal urges, their desperate needs, their urgent releases.
Oh god. All right, I'll take over on this next page.
Yeah.
But holy shit. Hey, I could still jerk it to this.
I have to admit, like, his extensive, ridiculous descriptions are the best. Are simply the best.
Yes. But this is way too wordy to jerk off to for normal people.
God.
Holy shit. And to think that was only the 5th page.
Wait, 5th? We've read 5 pages?
Yes, we've read 5 pages.
Holy shit, they flew by. Because this is really fucking entertaining.
Yes.
I think it's probably the most entertaining thing we've read for a while.
Yeah,
Right?
it really is.
All right. Both Palutena and Pitt did experience multiple soul-shuddering orgasms throughout those nearly 10 minutes of mind-blowing euphoria.
Soul shuddering or shattering?
Shuddering, it says.
Yeah, shuddering.
Soul-shuddering.
Oh,
They're
it does
soul
say
shuddering.
shuddering. Even their souls find this disgusting.
Yes. They're like, God, you fucking freaks.
They're like, huh.
What the fuck are you kids doing?
I can't believe I was assigned to this body. God.
Okay,
Right.
Wait, but one is an angel and the other one's a god. How do they have souls? I must question
That's a good
this.
question.
Don't they create souls? Yeah.
Let's
Well, I mean-
contact a theologian and work this out, okay?
Right. Both Palutena and Pitt did experience multiple soul-shuddering orgasms throughout those nearly 10 minutes of mind-blowing euphoria, mind you, but simply because of just how unique that their bodies actually worked, that still wasn't nearly enough to even remotely tire them both down just yet. They're not human after all, you know?
I mean, you just gotta remind your audience, you know?
Yeah. Fucking, you know?
I like in that moment, he's literally just talking to us, like trying to defend his writing. He's like,
Yeah.
I mean, they're not human, so like this makes sense, right, guys?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean, who cares if he's drawn to look like a 13-year-old? It's okay.
I mean, it's
Is he?
Japan.
Yes.
Is he? I
Yes.
don't know what
According
either of
to
these
the
people look
fucking
like.
wiki, he's roughly 13 years of age.
Right.
Okay, continue
say-
reading the child porn, Carson.
Finally popping his slightly drooling mouth from off of Lady Palutena's dripping wet with arousal pussy lips. All of a sudden, Pitt forcefully pushed Palutena's curvaceous body forward away from himself, hurriedly stood up on both of his knees, made the sexy goddess sit up on all fours, leaned himself over, and then once again anxiously started to tongue, lick, suck, sniff, and kiss all over the green-haired woman's slick vagina and twitching butthole.
He's sucking her butthole.
Them sounds.
Some nasty shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry if you're into this. Like, I'm not making fun of you if you like this,
I
but
am.
just holy God.
Yeah, this is...
He's sucking her asshole.
There's a point where I think we crossed the line, and I think that was the first sentence of this story.
No, I think when we crossed the line is when he described her booty cheeks.
Yeah. Multiple times he described the booty cheeks. All right. Pitt was going absolutely insane while orally worshipping his goddess's memorizing body.
No,
It
memorize.
says
Memorize.
memorizing.
I think it means mesmerizing, but
Or memorializing.
they're memorializing bodies. Memorialized for the troops.
Instead of like after World War III, instead of graveyards or something honoring the soldiers, we just have her
The
ass
giant slab.
in a
Yeah,
mess.
no, it's just her asshole. Like, not even any context of what it's connected to. Just a statue of her ass. Oh, not even her old ass, just her asshole.
Yeah. So do people come there and stick flowers in there to pay homage to their dead fallen family member?
No, you pay your respects by hawking a loogie into it.
Yes. This one's for you, brother.
Oh my god. It's gonna be like right next to the to the Washington Memorial.
Yes, the Washington Monument.
That's
Body too. He would repeatedly spank both of Palutena's perfectly large booty cheeks. He would playfully bite on her left and right plump buttocks sometimes. He deeply tongued her asshole like a drill.
like a drill.
What's he drilling for?
He's looking for oil.
He's looking for cookies.
You know what I love is all of these could be their own sentences, but no, it's just separated by commas. Like a drill.
Fucking God. Oh my God.
God. He sucked hard on her wet pussy like he would a popsicle of some sort.
I think I'm about 2 seconds away from crying. Oh my God.
All right, where was I?
You were on her popsicle pussy.
What is it called? The tuna?
It's a tuna popsicle, yeah.
He would wildly shake his head deep in between of the moaning woman's ass crack like a man gone possessed with something.
What do you mean with something? He's possessed with what? I don't know. Something.
He's been possessed by Pazuzu, okay?
That makes sense for this story. Basically, God damn it, don't use basically.
Yeah, in your description, you're like, basically, this is what's going on, guys.
In other
Basically,
words.
Pitt. Yes. Basically, Pitt was merely doing what he just previously did to Palutena before, but except even better this time around.
Okay.
Fuck! Why would you write that sentence? Just don't write that sentence.
Yeah, that really didn't need to be there
Basically,
at
what I'm
all.
describing is what I described before, but it's better, I promise.
Wait, I wonder. Okay, this one wasn't edited, so it wasn't added in later.
Oh my God.
This time around. Laughing with joy while also shaking her thick booty.
Wait. She's laughing while he's eating her ass.
Yes. Well, eating her ass and her pussy.
Whatever.
What
She's
sort of-
laughing, though.
Yes.
I don't know that that's the response I want from my lover. Them just like laughing their fucking ass off.
Eat my butthole.
Literally laughing your ass off.
Yeah. Laughing with joy while also shaking her thick booty crudely against of Pitt's
Licking.
against of Pitt's licking and sucking face now.
Sucking face.
I just can't with this story.
Okay, this
like,
was
holy
this
shit.
was written by a virgin, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, because I don't know that you really want to be sucking on an asshole or a pussy.
Yeah. Sucking face now. Palutena slowly looked over her left shoulder and straight at Pitt before she passionately began to murmur to her beloved angel, "Gods, Pitt, you look so cute with your
No, wait, can I read this, please?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead and read this. I can't do this justice.
God's Pitt, you look so cute with your with your face buried in my fucking ass like that.
That was pretty perfect. Yeah, fucking ass.
Okay. Fuck. Like, holy you, when you think it can't get any better, it does.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna need some water. All right, let's try and make it to the end of this page at least. Hearing that instantly earned the holy woman yet another really sharp feeling slap, colliding right against of her round-shaped, shaking, jiggling bottom. Pitt now sucking down on the green-eyed goddess's tasty asshole even harder than before. And also his left hand beginning to finger Palutena's dripping wet womanhood with 3 of his own digits at an impressively fast-looking pace as well.
Only fast looking, it's not actually fast. Also,
It's so fast it's slow.
Also, to the writer who wrote this,
Yeah.
all right, when you finally get yourself a girl, I want you to suck on her asshole, and I want you to see if you like what you find.
Yeah.
Her tasty
Don't-
asshole.
God.
Don't suck on assholes, kids. Like,
Yeah.
you rim it, lick it, whatever. Don't suck on it, please.
I'm just
Quit
imagining.
kink shaming. God damn.
I'm just imagining like he's trying to suck through a hookah hose.
He like puts a straw in her asshole. He just...
That's a thing, though. That's literally a thing.
Oh, of course it is, and I'm sad that you know that.
All right,
I'm
continuing
the
on.
intelligent one. I must know these things.
Sure.
Trying her damned and absolute best to hold back. Yeah, she's trying to hold back something. Trying to hold back. her
you
own...
want me to pick up on the dialogue here?
Yes.
Okay.
Trying to hold back on her own loud-sounding wails of genuine sexual satisfaction, Palutena continued to rant to her horny angel by shakily breathing out to him.
Shakily breathing out.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyways, you can read the dialogue.
Holy fuck, Pitt! You've...
Holy fucking shit, Pitt.
Oh, wait. Holy fucking shit, Pitt! You must have done this before with somebody, haven't you? It's strange that, though, I should have known about any girl who you were fucking. If that truly were the case, that is, or perhaps you're just naturally skilled at this. So, fucking naturally skilled at this. Oh, fuck yes! Pitt, fuck yes!
Okay, you know what this sounds like? This sounds like Ben Stiller's character from Tropic Thunder, the Simple Jack.
What? Sure.
Did you ever see Tropic Thunder?
Yes, we watched it together.
Right, we did.
What sort of dialogue is this? Who stops like... Well, maybe you did this before, maybe you didn't. I would know if you're fucking other girls, so maybe you're just skilled. Are you just skilled? I'm confused.
Yes. I want to break this down without... Okay. Holy fucking shit, Pitt. You must have done this before with somebody, haven't you? It's strange, though. I should have known about any girl who you were fucking, if that truly were the case, that is. Or perhaps You're just naturally skilled at this. So fucking naturally skilled at this. Oh, fuck yes, Pitt. Fuck yes.
Okay, I have to point out to anybody who has never had sex before or something.
Yeah,
If a
this
girl,
doesn't.
if a girl like is having sex with you and she goes, "It's strange though," she's not into it. She's not into it.
Yeah.
God.
If she starts
Also,
thinking about
if the
like
girl
her
looks,
parents, it's not good.
if the girl says to you, "I should know if you've been with another girl before," run away.
Run the fuck away.
That's some stalker shit right
Yeah.
there.
Just fucking get out right then and there.
Like nothing
God.
of this fits into sex. I'm sorry.
Especially the stuttering.
Oh my god.
It's strange though. Feels like she's about to start talking to you about symptoms that she had for a while, but she's not sure if she'll go to the doctor with too.
She's about to start telling you about COPD. All right, Devin, I think it's your turn, or
It
is it
is.
Francisco's?
No, it's mine.
Okay. Go for it.
Now leaning himself back upwards once again, Pitt huffed out a curse word.
Not.
Okay. Now leaning himself back upwards once again, Pitt huffed out a curse word underneath of his breath, spanked Palutena's left jiggling ass cheek extremely hard as he quickly swiped his hand to the side, shoving his huge cock straight in between of both of the jiggling goddess's fat butt cheeks, strongly gripped said butt cheeks with his hands, and then ever so quickly began to buck his well-shaped hips forward quite strongly. Pitt now anxiously hot dogging Palutena's full plush soft wobbling and amazingly big booty like a horny little rabbit.
God, I hope she cleaned.
Oh my fucking god, that was all one sentence.
Yeah.
That was an entire paragraph as written as one sentence.
Most of these paragraphs are just one sentence.
Oh my god.
Fucking insane.
Also, I just love this. He huffed out a curse word.
No, just
Like, you can't just write some fucking dialogue?
Apparently not.
He
now
huffed out a curse word.
Now we're choosing not to have dialogue when...
Oh no, there's some dialogue further down.
God. I'm ready
There's
for
some
this.
dialogue right here.
All right.
I don't know who's talking, though.
it's him.
It's Pitt.
Oh, okay. Well, I did screw with
Bayonetta?
God damn it. I saw that and my brain was just immediately like, a fucking course it's Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Well, I did screw with Bayonetta, Viridi,
I don't know
and
who that is.
Phosphora
No clue.
quite a few times back in the past, Lady Palutena.
I have no clue.
So basically, she says, I would have known if you had. So she's really missed the mark on that one then.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Bayonetta
No, she said she should have known.
like 2 meters tall. I think that if you should know on anything, it would be Bayonetta.
Shamelessly confessed Pitt in the heat of the moment. Seconds later, also smacking the green-haired woman's sexily fat ass very hard yet again. Can I point out, the picture you showed me, she was not fat.
No.
Like, every mention
She wasn't even thick.
Every mention of her ass in this is like, it's fucking enormous.
Creative
it's so fat
liberties.
and wobbly and jiggly. Like, creative liberties.
Yes, creative. Yeah. Well, I mean, knowing the Japanese, probably, if it wasn't an E-rated game, they'd take some liberties with the proportions.
The woman's sexily fat ass very hard yet again, which then instantly made Palutena yelp rather playfully sounding right afterwards. But they certainly have nothing on you, m'lady. Oh, for fuck. You're so soft, Lady Palutena. Jeez, I seriously can't take this anymore. Fuck me, Pitt. Fuck me until I pass out. Please, Pitt. Fuck me already.
Oh my god.
Jesus, fuck. Like, holy shit.
Oh, Goddess Palutena, I fucking love you. Gods, your huge soft ass is truly the greatest fucking thing there is.
Oh my God. I just...
This is worse than just
Fuck.
normal cringy porn dialogue.
Yeah. This goes an extra step.
Yes, I'm reading it pretty aggro, but that's also how it's written.
Yes.
It is.
It is written to be very fucking aggro.
And within that moment, Pitt immediately slammed his twitching... his dick is twitching?
Has a life of its
see
own.
A doctor about that. And within that moment, Pitt immediately slammed his twitching dick as deep as he physically could inside of Palutena's aching pussy. The hip-bucking angel now violently fucking his shapely goddess's beautiful body raw like a sex-driven dog in heat. Wait, but he's the male.
Yes.
So that's interesting.
That's very fascinating.
I don't think this person knows what hit is. That just it's connected to
I
sex.
also love the hip-bucking angel. Like, that's his title now.
Yep.
The hip-bucking angel.
By the way, Devin, here's what Pitt looks like.
Oh my God, he is 12? God damn it. Sexily moaned the green-eyed woman.
Yes, that was very sexy.
Her face just looking completely lost in ecstasy now. And also, not to mention, both of Palutena's own bountiful breasts mesmerizingly swinging back and forth during this current rough fucking as well. This is the first time he's mentioned her boobs.
Yes.
Well, they're there, I guess.
I don't know who's talking.
It's Palutena.
Okay. Do you know just how long that I've waited for this moment? She then asked her angel, rhythmically pushing her round bottom back up against of Pitt's hard thrusting hips. Well, waited to get fucked by you, Pitt. Yeah.
I think she had a stroke.
Shit! Pull my hair, baby! Oh!
Oh
my God! Quickly doing as he was told to do, Pitt then hurriedly used his right hand to roughly yank Palutena's head upwards as he steadily fucked her silly. The heavy breathing angel left and also strongly squeezing on the groaning goddess's ever so soft feeling butt cheek. Just the one. Yep. As he fervently continued to ravage his female master's soaked pussy with such unmatchable gusto.
What the fuck is going on anymore? Like,
oh my God.
We have a page and a half left. Francisco, take this page and I'll finish us off.
I just wish I could get fucked with unmatchable gusto.
Right.
Hey, what are you saying?
Hey, it's unmatchable. You can never match it.
That's true. Okay, fine.
So.
Wait, but doesn't that mean you could have like multiple different unmatchable gustos?
That is true. But,
sure.
Well, it's unmatchable, so you can't be on the level of it, but you could surpass it.
That's also true. Mm-hmm.
See, now we're getting into the details here.
All right. Palutena loved this feeling so much, quite honestly. She felt so loved and appreciated, but also so dominant and slutty. She's like
she felt so loved and appreciated while she's screaming, "Fuck me harder, pull my hair!"
Yep. So loved and appreciated while getting railed from behind.
She discovered that he was a perfect combination for her sexual needs, and Pitt more than easily satisfied that aching inside of her. Sure, the other fellow girls of Smash more than certainly fucked her good too, but Pitt truly proved that he could also make Palutena genuinely orgasm hard as well.
All right.
You're so naughty. You're so naughty, Lady Palutena. Taking advantage of me like this and all. You knew that I couldn't resist you just throwing yourself at me like that. Ah! Damn it, you're so fucking right. And wet. And oh my gosh. Growled Pete, second by second, aggressively fucking the smiling goddess, super time-feeling womanhood even harder and harder. His hips almost tiring now.
You missed a few stutters in there.
Shut up.
Other than that.
God, the descriptive words on this story.
Right.
Oh my god.
This is fucking great. Fucking hilarious.
Kids, do you remember us talking of how good a thesaurus is? Here you have
Yeah.
it.
This is overusing the thesaurus.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you let a thesaurus write for you.
Yeah.
They're just disgusting little things. They'll just write this all over again. Fuck me, Pitt, dreamily cooed back Palutena in a sexually dreary daze. Again, feeling Pete soon firmly slapping her straight on her beautiful rippling ass, the angel simply marking his territory, marking his beloved possession.
What's he gonna do? Pee on her next?
To show dominance.
I'm gonna mark my territory.
Just know he's gonna get the hot iron.
Oh my god.
Fuck me to the ground, little angel. Make me your cock sleeve, baby.
Wait,
Cock sleeve.
wait, no,
What?
I'm stuck on fuck me to the ground. What does that mean?
I don't even
Fuck me
know.
5 inches underground.
Help me fuck a crater into the earth.
God, I think this is just on some necromantic type shit.
Oh my god, this next line.
Oh,
Fuck,
holy
do it.
fuck, you're so hot. Replied back Pete through gritted teeth. This-
Oh wait, so it's you're so hot.
Yes. The sweaty angel almost laughing out of pleasure sexual elation as he uttered out words of his, and his hips still somehow fighting a way to drastically increase in such rapidly powerful speed.
I think you're
He's
gonna.
like a fucking jackhammer.
Judging by the way they were both acting throughout all of this steamy situation was something that the goddess and the angel both had been dying to do with each other for quite some time now. It all only took Palutena herself to randomly start everything off for them, basically. What? It only took Palutena herself to randomly start everything off for them, basically.
Okay, so apparently she didn't decide that she was gonna sit on his face today.
No,
It wasn't on her
The,
like
story,
beforehand?
the story is saying all it took was for her to decide that this was going to happen.
Okay, yeah.
After all, she knew darn well that Pitt sure was not going to make the first move here anyway. So she's not, like, getting passive-aggressive.
Okay.
She's
so,
like, you're fucking me so good, but if I hadn't told you to, god fucking damn it, Pitt.
so, remembering that apparently this is in the Smash Mansion, is this like next to somebody else's room? So is like Mario just overhearing this or something?
Yeah, just through a wall, muffled. Just like banging noises.
It's Luigi next to her. He's like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to sleep.
What, you forgot? Shut the fuck up.
Pikachu's getting all pissed off. Oh my god, please tell me this ends with like Pikachu kicking in the door and electrocuting them. Like, we're trying to sleep, assholes.
All right.
Where was I?
Oh, God. the bedroom from that moment.
The bedroom from that moment forward sounded off like the wonderfully lewd sounds of flesh against flesh collision. The room reeked of rough sex, and the two supposed lovers continued to make passionate, violent love
Supposed
violent love.
to one another for at least 2 hours or more straight somehow.
Back up. And the two supposed lovers continued to make passionately violent love to one another for at least 2 hours or more.
They started using, like, they start grabbing shit and punching each other with it. Pitt viciously fucked Palutena in practically every sexual position imaginable. Heck, he even kind of created his own new ways of fucking too. Well,
all right, so you gotta
I guess.
twist your arms in a pretzel.
Yeah. He even kind of created his own new ways of fucking too. Well, sort of, I guess.
Yes, the narrator is getting confused. Not even the narrator can keep up with it anymore.
Yeah. All right, I'll take it from here and finish us off.
Oh, you're gonna finish us off, are you?
Are you ready?
Oh yeah, give it to me.
Let's do this, big boy.
Mm.
All right. Throughout the rest of their day, Pitt was eventually granted the ever so blissful freedom of simply being able to forcefully bend Palutena over anything that he wanted whenever that he wanted, and just start happily fucking her taut pussy or her big ass hard until his heart was fully content, which honestly always took a couple of hours, semicolon.
You missed a semicolon earlier.
Probably. He mainly fucked her ass, by the way, just saying.
What?
I love this fucking narrator.
You know what happened, right?
What?
He came.
Yeah, he came while he was writing, yeah.
And he's just like, I don't care anymore, and he just ripped this out.
All right. Well, if this was really going to be Pitt's punishment from now on, then maybe failing wasn't so bad, right? Nah, he always tried his best anyway.
His very best.
He tried his very best anyway,
Ellipses.
And he always got... God. And he always got thick goddess ass in the process too, so whatever.
He always got thick goddess ass in the process too, so whatever.
The end. And now the ending author's note. Thank you so much for reading, as always, and may God bless your day/night, my friends. And then
Happy
a happy
face.
face.
He's not sure if he has a friend or friends, I guess. Right?
He doesn't have any friends after this.
My God.
I'm saving this one.
This is not getting torn up. I love this story.
Yes.
Hey, we always said if we find something good, we're going to keep it. You know, you're going to say
No,
so.
but this,
So there it is.
Dude,
this wasn't good on purpose.
I'm hanging this on my wall at home.
This is amazing. This is the best thing ever.
I love this story. All right, what do we have to say about this?
I don't think I've laughed so hard in my life.
Oh my God, this was absolutely glorious.
Send that to me.
Like, this is easily one of the most entertaining things we've read. We can at least say that. Like,
For sure.
100%.
Like
100%. Like, I want to point out, right before we started recording, I was really pissed.
Yeah.
Like, I was really angry at some of our equipment.
Yes.
Not anymore. This was amazing.
This lightened the mood so much. Aside from it being way too wordy, if you're supposed to jerk off to this,
Yeah.
I don't think, and holy shit, sentence construction, I don't actually have too many complaints. Like,
Because
this
it was hilarious.
Yes, it was just so fucking entertaining.
Like, you
Like,
can't
I don't
really
even
blame it on its faults when we appreciated its faults so much.
Yeah. I mean, okay, if you want to break it down and really have a conversation about it, one, it's not actually written that bad except for punctuation.
Yes, and sentence construction.
And
I think punctuation would have
overboard
fixed a
with
lot of that,
frickin'
though.
Adjectives.
Probably. Yes,
Yeah.
the amount of adjectives.
Yeah, okay, so if you wanted to write this properly, there are way too many fucking adjectives. The punctuation is
Atrocious.
dreadful. I mean, it's
Yeah.
horrific. But the spelling's good.
Yeah.
The actual writing isn't that bad if it just had better punctuation.
Yes.
I agree, yeah.
Now, I will say, once you get into the porn of it, it's actually fine. Like, the description is fine of like, what's going on and everything.
Yeah.
But beforehand, you needed
Except for a few word choices.
Yeah, but beforehand, you needed to, describe the room that they're in. You needed to describe what they're wearing, what they look, etc. Like, typical sort of, character building story stuff.
Yes.
But that aside, once you get into like the porn, it's not that bad, except that it's overly wordy. Like if you were trying to jerk off to this, it would just be a nightmare to read.
Yeah. I mean, I can always try, but
We'll come back with our
We're gonna
results.
call this Fickiverse experiments, where you go home every time, every episode, you just go home and try to jerk off to whatever it is that we read, and then you come report back next week.
it doesn't even matter what we read. It could be like somebody describing, the entire story is like somebody getting their body chopped up, and I got to report back. Yeah, I jerked it to this.
Yeah,
I'm pretty successful.
I managed to do it. Yeah.
I never came so hard in my life.
Then I would start getting concerned. So what do you guys have to say about this?
This is probably one of the funniest things we've ever read.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have read not on this show, but we have read like fully on just porn before.
Yes.
Okay. Real quick, because we haven't talked about this on the show. This is actually our 19th story.
Yep.
For about a year now, we've been trying to get this show up and going. We've been trying to get the gear to properly do it, and over the course of that time,
It shifted mediums.
but for one reason or another, we went through 16 test episodes,
Yep.
which we may or may not make available at some point. This is by far the porniest that we've come across.
It is.
I have a few in the list that I think are pornier than this, but I chose not to print them.
And not only is this the porniest, it's also one of the funniest.
It is.
By
Yeah,
far.
it is.
This was
is
amazing.
easily-
Yeah.
If this wasn't
It's fucking
so
hilarious.
disgusting, I would put it like a highlight episode.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, like, this is easily one of the most entertaining, funniest things we've read, but at the same time, what makes it funny is just awful.
Yeah, no, but that's what I love about it. I love how much of a fuck it doesn't give.
Yeah.
Where the writer's just like, yeah, he's got her nose shoved up her asshole.
Deal with it, bitch.
Yes. And the amount of times he says, like the narrator's just fucking great with that.
Oh, I will say, like, he picked a narrator and he stuck with it.
That's true.
I know.
Like, it
I mean, the
didn't change
narrator is
narrators.
obviously him jerking off, but yes,
Yeah,
it's
but
a
it doesn't
close
change
third person.
perspective.
that's
yeah.
true. Strangely enough, this is one of the only stories we've read where the narrator is actually constant.
Yeah. It would be the omnipotent third person,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Well,
I always get omnipotent and omniscient confused.
omniscient, but he's not entirely omniscient, sort of. I mean, most of the time he is. If we're gonna nitpick, sometimes he's he doesn't
Yeah.
know things. It's kind of confusing. But then again, who cares?
Yeah,
Yeah.
For the most part, it sticks with its narrator, which is more than I can say for most of these fucking
For the
stories.
other 2-3 that we've read.
Yeah. Well, the other two.
Other two.
Because this is episode 3.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, when you've done so many fucking tests, it gets confusing. All right. So, anything else that you guys have to say about this in terms of construction or writing or any useful advice?
Eat
Just-
kids. Lots of vitamin C.
Grab a fork and knife and get in there and eat that ass. I guess the only thing I'd say, and I see this, I think, on every fan fiction, and it's just stupid in writing, is the author notes.
Yeah.
Like, don't add author's notes.
If
They're
you,
just...
yeah.
I mean,
Okay. Even like novels have author's notes. Like half of
an
Stephen King's
introduction.
books have author's notes and intros and shit like that. Yeah.
I mean,
but
that's Stephen King.
If you're gonna do it though, like put something useful in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, not just, hey, this is my story, guys. I hope you like it. That's not an author's note.
No.
Also, stop telling us that you don't own these characters. We
Yes, for
fucking
sure.
know. We know.
That's why they're called fan fiction.
This was clearly not written by Nintendo. We understand that you don't own these goddamn characters.
Yes.
Nintendo didn't give you like a thing. Like, no, we would like you to write a story where someone has their
porn
nose
story
shoved
on,
up someone's butt.
Nintendo hired this guy to write this
Yeah.
story.
Write a porn story on some random ass jank website.
Oh my
I'd like to see this at the front page of Nintendo.com. You know.
Yes.
So
Oh
I would buy the Nintendo Labo for that.
yes.
This story was absolutely glorious. Thank you,
Yes, it was.
dear author. What's his name?
Doubt loves faith. We love you. This
sorry.
is probably one of the best things we've ever read.
Doubt loves faith. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I have faith now.
Yes. This was amazing. Ignore that one review because they're a fucking twat.
I know. This is one of the best fucking things.
Yeah. I think I'm even going to try and see if I can
Find more from the writer.
find more from them.
Yeah.
Oh,
you might be
please
the
do.
first repeat on the show. Maybe.
Please do.
Yeah.
This was glorious. This is gonna hang in the studio.
Yes.
I'm gonna find.
We'll figure something
I'll
out.
figure out a way to hang it on fucking wall in here
Yeah.
because
This is
wow.
too good.
this is going up here with that other one.
Yeah.
That we
We'll-
there's another one that we will get to eventually,
Yes.
but trust us.
Yes. That one's a bit of story, but we'll tell you the story when we get there.
Yeah. Anyway. So that's about all I have for this. It
Yeah.
was amazing. Go check it out.
Yep.
I mean,
Goddess, but is best butt, says Pitt.
I love this story. All right.
This is fucking amazing.
All right. That's all we got for episode 3. I hope
Yeah.
you guys enjoyed it as much as we did.
Yes.
We will see you on the next one.
Yes, we will.
Goodbye, guys.